All right, no problem.
Good morning. My name is Professor Saunders. I'm a hearing examiner for the Board of Pardons and Paroles. This is a preliminary hearing concerning Jose Roche, 420820. Today is Tuesday, January 7th, 2025. This hearing is being conducted via video at the Board of Pardons and Parole Central Office at Osborn Correctional Institution. Please state your full name and DOC-ME number for the record.
My name is Jose Roche Ramos. My email number 42820.
This is a public hearing. Public access to this hearing is available via video live stream. On your parole rights, you indicated that you didn't want to proceed with the preliminary hearing today. Is that still your intent? Because I know you're referred to the top program.
Yes.
So do you want to?
I was referred to the top program, yes. I'm started already.
Okay, so do you want to proceed with, so there's two parts of this hearing. There's a part where we go over all the allegations and charges against you, where you have an opportunity to respond to those allegations. And then there's part B where I divert you to the top program, which you're already participating in.
Yes.
So we couldn't, it's up to you. We can have the entire hearing, or you could waive the first half and go to the second half.
Waive the first half. Yeah, I don't have to go through that. Yeah.
Right. So before I accept your waiver, I have to go over your rights with you, which you are waiving today.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, no problem.
So you're waiving the right to be represented by an attorney. You are waiving the right to receive written notice of charges of violation. You are waiving the right to review the evidence against you before this hearing. You are waiving the right to submit evidence in support of your case. And you are also waiving the right to call and examine voluntary witnesses and to cross-examine adverse witnesses. Do you understand the rights you are waiving today?
Yes, correct.
I will accept your waiver. I have reviewed your case and made findings of probable cause that you have violated one or more of the conditions of your parole, and I find that the acts are serious enough to warrant revocation, and I have also determined that you should be detained while you wait for your revocation hearing. Now I will proceed with the second part of this hearing regarding the diversion process. The Department of Correction has recommended you for diversion from the revocation process for substance abuse programming and treatment. This means that if you wish to participate and apply, and I find that you meet certain eligibility criteria, I can continue your case while you are provided with an opportunity to participate in substance abuse programming while in a correctional facility. If you successfully complete the program, I will dismiss your case and order your parole reinstated. If you do not complete the program, the board will schedule and convene a revocation hearing to determine if you violated the conditions of your parole. If so, the hearing examiner will make a recommendation regarding whether your parole should be revoked and what, if any, sanctions should be imposed. The decision to participate in diversion is voluntary. Do you understand the diversion process, and do you wish to apply for diversion, which is the top program?
Yes, correct.
I will now announce my findings with respect to your eligibility. If I determine you are eligible, I can accept your application and divert you from revocation. I have reviewed all relevant information, and my findings are as follows. I find that you have no pending misdemeanor or felony charges. I find that your discharge date is more than 60 business days from the date of remand to actual custody. I find that there is evidence that you have identified substance abuse treatment needs. I find that substance abuse is reasonably considered to be a motivating factor in your alleged failure to comply with the terms and conditions of your parole. And I find that there is some evidence that you received or were provided with an opportunity to receive substance abuse programming or treatment during your period of parole supervision in the community. I have determined that you are eligible for diversion for substance abuse programming and treatment. Before I accept your application for diversion, I ask that you indicate whether you understand the following by answering yes or no. I understand that I will remain incarcerated while I receive programming and treatment, and that parole revocation proceedings may be delayed as a result.
Yeah, correct.
I understand that the dismissal of my case and reinstatement to active parole supervision is not guaranteed and is conditioned upon my successful completion of substance abuse programming and treatment.
Understand that.
I understand that ultimately the Department of Correction will determine whether I have successfully completed the substance abuse programming and treatment provided.
Correct.
I understand that my participation in this process is completely voluntary.
Correct.
Your application for diversion is granted. You will be placed in a treatment program by the Department of Correction and diverted from revocation for no more than 60